COVID-19, the main story in our lives at the moment. Coronavirus pandemic. We hear updates every day of rising deaths, all to stay at home, no socialising to stop the outbreak of this horrible silent killer. But where did this iconic image come from? The Centers of Disease Control and Prevention illustrators, Elisa Eckert and Daniel Higgins, were asked to create a beauty shot of the coronavirus to bring it to the public's attention. How many times have you seen this? It looms behind the newscasters during evening updates. Looking at the illustration, the spikes proteins are the red clusters, which symbolises viruses to attach to the human cells. They arranged the virus textures and a few different layouts, along with experimenting with the colour and lighting of the illustration. The image took a week to make, deciding on bold red-orange colours, so it stands out and is striking to the public's attention. Miss Eckert, the person who decided for the illustration to go ahead, has had many comments saying the image has haunted so many people. When visiting grocery stores, you always feel like if you reach out to touch something, they picture that spiky blob and pause, what are they doing? She said, good, it's all there doing its job, making sure the public listen to the serious outbreak of this virus. This shows how powerful visual science does to our lives, especially within the news we have given today. More photos are shown throughout the news to warn us what is going on with this virus. Looking at this photo, the words danger of infection stands out, showing the public how vital staying home is. This photo illustrates a drive-through, not how we know it, something different. It's a check for the virus for the NHS staff. It's been put in IKEA car park, a facility that is not needed, but the way the photo has been captured is putting IKEA in the main focus, but then reality hits knowing it's not just a normal day. Looking through the media, you see how visualised photos of examples of staying home, creating the perfect image for all of us to be inspired by. But does this really help us at all? Or is it putting pressure on how our workspaces look, instead of getting on with the actual work? Looking at this lady sitting at her laptop indoors, but she's wearing a mask. This seems to be too much to be at home, as you don't need to wear a mask indoors. Is this putting an image in your mind that does not help at all? This image is there to remind us why you are at home on your laptop to save yourself from the virus, and this is a serious time. Looking closely, you can see a graph which is also increasing. Could this link to the rise of deaths from this virus? Technology is also badly affected from this outbreak of the virus. This photo shows this. The image was made for Apple, showing 3 people in height order, which represents generations of Apple, and how that is all put on pause now because of the virus. Normally, Apple releases new products every year, but it has all stopped. Maybe they did too much, maybe they visualised too many products in our brains, but now they have done this one post to engage the audience, showing that they will have to produce new products another way. With this, technology and communications have been changed and interrupted. These photos illustrate the connections they are trying to save. It's not all bad news though. As you might have heard, the planet is recovering, so oceans, land is becoming better again. These beautiful shots were captured. Looking at these are striking with bright colours, making you smile and have a glimpse of hope. Having this article and images to go alongside, it adds different emotion which engages the reader more, as the colourful pictures draw you in, wanting to find out more and change your opinion on the stories you hear today in the news.